For thousands of years, prophets spoke of a time unlike any other. A time of upheaval, deception, and cosmic signs. A time when the very foundations of the earth would shake and humanity would be forced to choose whom they serve. The Bible calls it the last days. According to Scripture, the warning signs would appear long before the final judgment, like distant thunder before the storm. Yet, now, many of these signs seem to be playing out before our very eyes. Jesus himself said there would be wars and rumors of wars, nation rising against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. Famines would strike, pestilences would spread, and earthquakes would shake places where they had never been felt before. These would be only the beginning of sorrows, the early contractions of a world heading toward its final hour. But the heavens themselves would also bear witness, signs in the sun, the moon turning to blood, and stars falling from the sky, all causing fear among the nations as the powers of heaven are shaken. Alongside natural disasters and global unrest, the Bible warns of a moral and spiritual collapse. The Apostle Paul wrote that in the last days people would be media group, people taking selfies, social media influencers @distribute _equally, lovers of themselves, lovers of money, boastful, proud, abusive, disobedient to parents, ungrateful, unholy, without love, unforgiving, slanderous, lacking self-control, brutal, and despising what is good. Many would have a form of godliness but deny its true power, holding to religion outwardly while rejecting the spirit that gives it life. Lawlessness would increase, and the love of many would grow cold. False prophets and false Christs would rise, performing signs and wonders to deceive, if possible, even the elect. Many who once believed would fall away, betraying and hating one another, while scoffers mock the very idea that Christ will return. As Paul wrote to Timothy, perilous times would come, times when moral boundaries would collapse and truth would be traded for lies. The prophetic timeline points to a period of great tribulation unlike any in human history. Out of the chaos, a world leader will emerge, the Antichrist, empowered by Satan, speaking blasphemies against God and demanding worship. Under his rule, a global economic system will be established where no one can buy or sell without the mark of the beast on their right hand or forehead. In Jerusalem, 2 witnesses will be raised up by God to prophesy for 1,260 days. Clothed in sackcloth, they will confront the world with truth and judgment, and their message will stir hatred across the nations. When they are killed, their bodies will lie in the streets as people rejoice and send gifts to one another. But after 3.5 days, the breath of life from God will enter them, and they will rise to their feet in full view of the world. Alongside this, the abomination of desolation foretold by Daniel and spoken of by Jesus will take place. A desecration of the holy place that will signal the urgency of flight for those who believe. In the final moments, the world will see the ultimate shaking. The nations will gather for battle in a place called Armageddon, preparing for a confrontation that will end with the coming of the King of Kings. The corrupt world system, symbolized in Revelation as Babylon the Great, will collapse in a single hour. Then, a massive earthquake will split the earth apart, every island will vanish, and hailstones weighing more than 100 pounds will fall from the sky. Just as Jesus said, 2 men will be in a field, one taken, the other left. Life will seem ordinary for many, just as it was in the days of Noah when people were eating, drinking, and marrying, until the flood came and swept them all away. And just as in the days of Lot, people will be buying, selling, planting, and building until fire and brimstone rain down from heaven. These are not merely ancient prophecies, they are warnings written for us today. The signs are here. The clock is ticking. The question is not if these things will happen, but whether we will be ready when they do.